We are living through some really heavy times right now. The old systems, the patriarchy, the billionaire class, the people who have held power for so long, they're losing their grip. And what we're watching is their response to that. The last tantrum. Wars being started to distract us from the Epstein files, from an economy that is not working for the vast majority of us, from civil rights being stripped on the daily. I mean, the list just keeps going. And I think that's intentional. You know, the chaos and overwhelm is the point. And people, real people, are being hurt in the crossfire. And if you're someone who's awake to that, if you're paying attention, there's this particular kind of weight that comes with all of it. This low hum underneath everything. This grief that just kind of sits there, doesn't really have anywhere to go. I feel it too. And for me, that grief has sometimes looked like doom scrolling, just frozen, just consuming it all. And part of me felt like that was the least I could do as someone with the privilege of just getting to watch instead of actually experience the suffering. Like bearing witness was like a form of solidarity. But here's what happens. You scroll and you freeze. And I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean like your nervous system actually freezes. Because your body doesn't know the difference between seeing something traumatic happening across the screen and it happening right in front of you. It responds the same. It's just doing what it's designed to do, protect you. The problem is, at some point, you're supposed to come out of that freeze, return to baseline. But a lot of us don't, because the feed never ends. So instead, we either stay frozen, wanting to act, wanting to do something, but completely unable to. Or we check out entirely. And I'm not saying taking breaks from the news is bad. Your nervous system, it needs that. But some people check out and never come back because it's just too much to bear. And I get it, I really do. And I think that's partly why a certain type of spiritual thinking has become so appealing right now. The idea that everything is happening as it should, that souls chose their experience, that this is all part of a divine plan. And look, I'm a spiritual person. I'm not here to take that away from anyone. But I've noticed something. Sometimes that framing gets used as an exit ramp, a way to feel at peace with not showing up. Like, who am I to interfere with someone's karma? Watching the news lowers your vibrations. And suddenly, spirituality becomes a reason to look away. Dressed up as wisdom, but really just privilege, cosplaying as enlightenment. And I say this with love, because I've felt the pull of it too. The relief, like you can just zoom out far enough that none of it touches you. But here's the question that I can't shake. What if your soul didn't come here to transcend all of this? What if your soul came to see how you would act as someone who gets to be a bystander? What if the test isn't rising above it, but showing up for it? I don't have a clean answer for how to do this perfectly. I really don't. I still have days where I doom scroll, where I freeze, where it all feels like just way too much and I need to step away. But I've stopped feeling guilty about needing to regulate my nervous system, about going for a walk, about putting my feet on the earth, about taking a break from the news and social media. Because you cannot show up for the world from a place of burnout. You just can't. The breaks are necessary. But then you come back. That's the practice. We're allowed to grieve all of this. We're allowed to feel the weight of all of it. And we are also allowed to ask ourselves, what can I actually do? Not everything, but something. Donate, boycott, use your voice, whatever is within your reach. Because if your soul really did choose to be here to witness this specific moment in history, maybe the only question worth sitting with is, what did I come here to do about it?